Have you ever heard of a candle that burns infinitely? This isn't a fairy tale. It's a terrifying mystery. Settle in, because by the end of this story, you'll never look at candles the same way again. It all began in a small, dimly lit antique shop buried in the heart of a forgotten town. Among the chipped porcelain dolls and rusted trinkets sat a solitary candle. Its wax was a deep crimson, and an almost hypnotic shimmer danced across its surface, even though it wasn't lit. It carried a small tag that read, "The Eternal Flame, handle with care." The shop owner refused to say much about it, brushing off anyone's questions with vague, dismissive phrases like, "It's just an old novelty item." But one day, a woman named Clara, lured by its eerie beauty, decided to buy it. She assumed nothing would happen when she brought it home. That evening, she lit the candle on her windowsill. For the first hour, everything seemed perfectly normal. The flame flickered softly, casting a warm glow across her room. But then, Clara noticed something peculiar. The candle wax wasn't melting. Intrigued and a bit unnerved, she sat watching it for hours. Despite the flame burning brightly, the wax remained intact, untouched by the fire. Things turned stranger as the night wore on. Shadows began to move independently of Clara, darting and swirling in impossible patterns around her room. A low, barely audible humming sound emanated from the candle. And then came the voices, soft whispers at first, growing louder and louder until it sounded like a cacophony of anguished souls crying out for help. Clara tried to blow the candle out. She tried snuffing it with a lid. Nothing worked. The flame danced defiantly, unaffected by any attempt to extinguish it. Terrified, she fled, leaving the candle burning in her empty home. But the curse didn't end there. Neighbors claim they could see the glow of the candle's flame through Clara's window night after night, even though no one ever saw her return. Eventually, the police found only an empty house. Clara was gone, and the candle, still burning, stood on that windowsill, daring anyone else to approach. So, what would you do if you found a candle that wouldn't go out? Would you light it? Or would you leave it alone, wondering about the secrets it keeps? Remember, some mysteries are better left unsolved.